You're listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour. If you miss any of the program, you can find the podcast at the bottom of the page at sunnyradio.com.
Give yourself a little credit.
I've been telling you about BetterCreditCards.com for a few years now. I'd love for you to take a few minutes today to check out the website. Who knows? You might find a better credit card, one that offers a better rate, or a credit card that offers cash back, airline miles, or other points and perks that can help you. Check it out now.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to BetterCreditCards.com.
Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Wednesday. We are excited to welcome 777 Casino to the Sunny Radio family. They're located at 49th and Minnesota Avenue. It's in the former VFW building, and you've seen the transformation happen. That building looks absolutely amazing. And if you get a chance, get inside and check out the 777 Casino. Several other things coming to that building real soon, but 777 Casino is open right now and ready for you. Stop in and see them and check out how amazing the building looks on the inside. I mean, it looks good on the outside, but it looks really good on the inside. Located at 49th and Minnesota Avenue, it's right at the 229 bypass in the former VFW building. Again, it's called 777 Casino. Stop in and check it out today. We've got Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Balanced Life Chiropractic on the way. Thanks for listening to Sunny Radio on a Wednesday.
Insurance. It's important to have insurance, but it's more important to have the right insurance. After all, if you're not covered, it's like not even having insurance. Make sure you're covered for whatever claim might come your way with InsuranceChicken.com, helping you peck out great insurance deals in your area. You need insurance on your car anyway. Why not get great rates for great insurance from InsuranceChicken.com? That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Balanced Life Chiropractic. We have Dr. Harley with us. How you doing, Dr. Harley?
Hey, John. I'm doing great. I'm loving this warm weather that we're getting. So that always, puts everyone in a good mood. And
I looked at the 10-day forecast because I'm like, okay, do we have some good stuff coming? And it looks like it's going to be pretty decent for a while.
Yeah,
so
I'm excited about that.
I don't know how much I trust those weather people, but we'll try. So today we're going to talk about something. You tell me if I say this right. I tried to memorize. Pediatric occupational therapy?
Yeah, good
Did
job.
I get it all right?
Yeah.
It's just a lot of big words that I don't usually
there's
use.
Some big fancy science words in there, but it's just something that I feel like maybe a lot of people don't know much about, and I learned a lot more about it from the occupational therapist I sat down with last week for coffee from Functional Kids Occupational Therapy location, and it's something that I think a lot of parents need to look a little more into. And what we really kind of talked about was sensory disorders with kids. Like, that's a big thing that they work with. And it's just something that is becoming more regularly diagnosed or recognized. And maybe some parents don't necessarily know what other steps there are out there. And you're probably wondering, well, how does this have to work with chiropractic? It works well together. Yeah. As I was explaining to this therapist, that they're working on the symptoms, helping parents to manage at-home behaviors, different steps to help them, get through these obstacles. And she's like, I've always been interested about how chiropractic can help with, just along the journey. And I look at it as, especially if we're looking at the sensory overload kids, they're basically, on a hamster wheel, just go, miles an hour kind of thing. Chiropractic's going to help slow down that speed, helping their nervous system to slow down, helping them to process, their world versus just immediately having a big tantrum or a blow up. Going to help them to, control those emotions a little bit easier. And so combined with the therapy is going to help, both kids and parents to use those tools to work through, those big emotions and big feelings that kids are struggling with.
And the thing that's nice, those two things do work really well together. And if we talked about in the past, with chiropractic, it's really kind of helping communication from the brain to other parts of the body. And when there's something that's pinched or something that's not quite connecting, that causes a problem. So I love the fact that they work very well together.
Yeah, and we kind of talked about, when should parents start looking at adding other things? And if you're going to a chiropractor, when you should be maybe incorporating functional therapy versus if you're going to the functional therapy, when would it be good to start seeing a chiropractor? I kind of looked at it as like, if you feel like you're stuck and like just kind of they got to a plateau and still have more work to do, but they're kind of at a point where nothing seems to be getting better, but it's not getting worse. Yeah. I think that's where it's a really good time to start adding some new things. Maybe one at a time. See, okay, we're gonna start doing chiropractic. Okay, they're getting better. They're making bigger milestones in their functional therapy, which is awesome. Or it's the opposite of functional therapy. They've kind of reached a plateau, and then the chiropractic is going to help them to process through some of those things that they're working on.
Nice. If somebody listening is going, hey, I can relate to this. This is something that I could probably utilize some help with. Or maybe they have some other issues that are health related that chiropractic might be a good fit for. What is the best way for them to connect with you?
Yeah, and I know it talks a lot about like sensory disorders, but chiropractic helps kids with loads of other, kind of common childhood things. One thing with the therapist I was talking about was even developmental delays, walking, crawling, verbal, eye contact, all these different things that, kids are, these hurdles that these kids are having. There's so many different resources out there to help them. You don't have to feel like you're stuck or that you're alone in this. Yeah. There's professionals there that are, we're out here to help you.
Yeah, if you need help, reach out.
And you can do that by giving us a call at 605-215-1785 or reach out to us on our Facebook page at Balanced Life Chiropractic. Maybe you just have a question wondering, okay, is this a good thing for my kid or myself? Should I be starting, just starts with a conversation.
Very nice. You can find them online as well. Their website, balancedlifesd.com.
What could you do with an extra $129 a month? In this economy, every penny counts. So an extra $129 each month would absolutely help. Well, 97% of us have a cell phone, and the average person pays $144 a month. Mint Mobile can help you save a mint. At just $15 a month, that's an average savings of $129 each month. It's time for a Mintervention. Switch and save today. Get this special offer at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Time now for This Day in Sioux Falls History, brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun page, West Sioux Studios, and Sunny 93.3. It was on this day, January 31st, 1946, as things began to return to normal after World War II, the U.S. Army packs up shop and cedes all of the land north of Madison Street back to the city of Sioux Falls. All of the buildings that had been constructed during wartime were sold for 5% of appraised value. On December 7th, 1941, a surprise attack nearly 4,000 miles away would change the landscape of Sioux Falls forever. After the attack on Pearl Harbor, the United States officially entered World War II. The need for well-trained soldiers was immediate. In 1942, Sioux Falls leased its airport and surrounding property to the U.S. government to do our part in helping with the war effort. The base became a radio operators training facility and logistical supply center. Nearly half of all U.S. Army radio technicians in the war came through the training facility right here in Sioux Falls. After the mission was accomplished, the land was returned to us, and it was on this day in 1946. And Sioux Falls didn't miss a beat. The airport was reopened right away. This Day in Sioux Falls History has been brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun page, West Sioux Studios, and Sunny 93.3.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-310-5831. 800-310-5831. That's 800-310-5831.